Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. My name's Molly and I'm a 5th grade teacher who helps other teachers just like you start and grow your own online tutoring business. And part of that is by starting a TPT store. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to become a Teachers Pay Teachers seller. You've heard me say this before if you've been here for any amount of time, but I'm a big fan of selling your tutoring or your teaching resources on TPT. The reason that I think it's such a great platform is because it's already well established, it's built out, and people know how to find it, and it has a great search engine so that when you're creating your products, other people find them and you start making daily sales. So one of the reasons that I think you should start selling your teaching resources and become a TPT seller is because it has the capability of dramatically changing your life. So if you're still teaching full-time like me, there's going to be times where you're stressed out and maybe you don't want to create products, but you will hear a cha-ching sound on your watch and that will be a game changer for you. And if you can start making daily sales on TPT, becoming a seller will be something that you wish you had done sooner. Okay, so one of my tips for you to get started selling is to pick a store name that's aligned with your niche. A lot of times when we're picking our store name, we overthink it. And I know that to be true because when I was trying to decide my tutoring business name, you could ask my husband, it took me forever. And now what I know, I wish I would have gone back and just named my business after myself. But with your TPT store, maybe you want it to have a different name. And if you already have a tutoring business, then I would name your TPT store the same as your tutoring business. For example, mine is called Literacy Fundamentals, so that's the name of my TPT store. If I was just starting from the beginning and I wanted to go with my name, that's great too. Aligning it with the niche that you're going to be in, also helpful, but you might not know that right now, so that's okay too. So my tip for that is to just not overthink coming up with your name. It's not that big of a deal. There's some things that are going to go along with the name, like creating a logo and all of that. Just don't overthink it, just do it. Okay, next. Once you figure out what your TPT store niche is going to be, you can start creating products to fit inside of that niche. It's kind of tempting at first to just make what you think is popular and what people are liking, but really you want to create resources inside of your niche, which is your favorite thing to teach, because you're going to be really good at creating things that are in your favorite thing to teach versus kind of scatterbrained and not knowing what you're doing. So sticking in that makes it easier down the road to reproduce things. So once you've narrowed down your niche, you're going to start brainstorming all the ideas that you could come up with for products. Maybe you could even go through your external hard drive, if you're like me and you save everything on that, or your Google Drive, and just see what you've already created for your classroom, and you'll be shocked how many things are actually already products that you just need to turn into a product by adding a cover and thumbnails and all of the things that go into a well-rounded product listing. Okay, once you've narrowed down your niche and you've got some ideas of products you're going to create, then you need to become an expert in that one area, and that's going to help you dramatically increase your sales. So for me, mine's Literacy Fundamentals. My tutoring niche is reading, and so reading and writing. And so that's what my store has the most products of, because I can quickly reproduce the same product for a different lesson easily instead of constantly reinventing the wheel. And that will help you make more money over time. You can bundle your products easier and more advanced things down the road once you become a more proficient TPT seller. So those are my best tips for how to become one. You have to go back to the basics and not just try to jump ahead to the point where you see people making 6 figures, because it is possible to do that, but you can't skip all the steps. You have to name your store. You need to have a niche. You need to focus on that and become an expert in that area and get really good at making one thing first before you jump ahead. If you're thinking it would be great to get started, but you really need a push in the right direction, then I'm going to invite you to join my free 4-day challenge where we're going to learn 3 simple steps to go from zero to cha-ching. Every day you'll get a video in your inbox and it's going to teach you something new. And then on the last night, you get to join me for my free masterclass where I'm going to teach you those 3 simple steps and break them down into greater detail. If you'd like to join the free challenge, you can go to mollywheatley.com/challenge and sign up right away. So you'll be the first to know and get on the wait list. If you're on the wait list before the challenge starts, there's going to be an extra special bonus just for you. All right, now you know how to become a Teachers Pay Teacher seller. You just need to get the pedal to the metal and get started. I hope this video was helpful for you. Please give it a like and share it with a friend, and tell me in the comments below, have you started your TPT store yet? And if you have, then tell me your store name and I will go check out your products. Thanks so much for watching.